Welcome to the Guardianly Real Scam Stories podcast. All right, let's just dive right in, because today we're unpacking a massive and honestly highly deceptive surge in a brand new type of digital trap. We're talking about the Amazon recall scam. You know, online shopping is something we all do, right? But scammers are now literally weaponizing our very real fears about product safety. And they're doing it to steal passwords, empty wallets, and totally take over accounts. It is incredibly sophisticated, and guys, it's happening right now.
I want you to just picture this for a second. You're sitting at home, maybe you're watching TV, relaxing, and suddenly your phone buzzes. It's an urgent text message, and it claims to be from Amazon. It says a product you recently bought, something you brought right into your home, is dangerous and has been officially recalled. Your immediate reaction? Well, it's probably going to be a rush of panic. You want to know what the product is, and of course, how to get your money back. And that instant fear, that is exactly the psychological trap these scammers are banking on.
To understand exactly how this works, let's look at a real story recently covered by NBC. Meet Taylor Frost-Smith. She's a busy mom of 3 living out in Colorado, and, like so many of us, she's a frequent online shopper. We're talking buying things on Amazon at all hours of the night. Now, because she has young kids, safety is her absolute top priority. She's the kind of diligent parent who actively registers her products, so if there ever is a real recall, she finds out about it immediately.
So take a look at the actual text message Taylor received. You can see how convincing it looks just at a quick glance. It claimed a purchase she made in December was included in an official safety recall. It urged her to stop using the product as a precaution, and then right there at the bottom, it provided a link for more information and instructions on how to request a refund. As a parent, her initial reaction was, understandably, immediate alarm, but then,
This is where Taylor's spidey sense really started tingling. She spotted several major red flags, and these are exactly what you need to watch out for. First off, the greeting was this super generic, "Dear Amazon customer." In real recalls, they almost always use your actual name. Second, it never actually named the dangerous product. It was just suspiciously vague. Third, and she mentioned this to Consumer Reports, it included this bizarre, hyper-specific detail claiming the recall only affected 218 people. I mean, what? And finally, that link at the bottom, it was a sketchy shortened URL that clearly had absolutely nothing to do with real Amazon.com.
So, instead of falling for the trap, Taylor totally outsmarted them. The attackers wanted her to panic and just blindly click that link, but here's what she did instead. She completely bypassed the text message. She opened up her official Amazon app, found the specific order number mentioned in the text, and actually used Rufus, that's Amazon's new AI assistant tool, to check if the recall was real. Amazon immediately confirmed there was no recall on her item, and that the text was a straight-up phishing scam. She completely dodged the trap.
Here's the thing, though. Taylor's experience, it is not an isolated incident. She is part of a massive, surging trend. In fact, the Federal Trade Commission and major retailers like Walmart are issuing urgent consumer alerts about this right now. The FTC's warning is crystal clear. Messages claiming an Amazon purchase was recalled are scams to steal your money or personal information. These smishing, or SMS phishing attacks, are just spreading like wildfire and flooding phones everywhere.
Let's actually break down the anatomy of this scam so you know exactly what's happening behind the scenes. Step 1 is that fake alert text, perfectly designed to create fear and urgency. Step 2 happens if you make the mistake of clicking the link. You're instantly taken to a highly realistic, look-alike website designed to mimic a real Amazon login page. And step 3? That's the credential theft. The site will ask you to log in to see the recall details or even ask for your credit card to process your refund.
If you type in your information, you aren't logging into Amazon. Actually, scratch that. You are literally handing your username, password, and financial data straight over to the attackers. And what's their endgame here? Well, they use your stolen credentials to take over your real Amazon account. Once they're inside, they can go on a massive shopping spree using the credit cards you already have saved. Or, as Consumer Reports highlights, they'll just take your sensitive personal data and sell it to other criminals on the dark web for widespread identity theft. It's a total nightmare.
but hey, here is the good news. You hold all the power here. Let's walk through your defense guide, based on official guidance from Consumer Reports and the Consumer Product Safety Commission. Rule number 1, and this is absolutely crucial, never ever click a link in an unexpected text message. Rule number 2, if you're worried about a product, just open your real Amazon app or type Amazon.com directly into your browser to check your safety alerts. And rule number 3, you can always verify real official recalls independently by visiting recalls.gov.
It's also super important to remember that legitimate companies, whether it's Amazon or Walmart, they are never going to send you an unexpected text message with a random link offering a refund. Official notices come through emails, official letters in the mail, or directly inside your secure account dashboard. If you do get one of these fake Amazon texts, don't just delete it, report it. You can forward any suspicious text message to the number 7726. That spells spam on your keypad. Doing this literally helps your cell phone carrier track and block these scammers from targeting other people.
So, I want to leave you with this question. Now that you know the exact anatomy of the Amazon recall scam, will you be able to spot the next fake text before it's too late? Double-check everything, trust only official sources, and keep your guard up. If you found this explainer helpful and want to help us protect others from falling into these traps, please take a quick second to like, subscribe to our channel, and share this story with your friends and family. Thanks so much for joining us on the Guardianly Real Scam Stories podcast, and stay safe out there.